Hey friends, I'm back with another video. Today we're going to take on tinkering. That's right, the skill that I dread even though I'm a gnome. I must be a terrible gnome, but it's just sort of a hard skill to do and learn, and it's really expensive too. So we're going to start off making Aqualungs, which gives you 20 doses of enduring breath, lets you breathe underwater. And after that, we are going to take those Aqualungs and turn them into Rebreathers. And the Rebreather gives you permanent enduring breath as long as you're wearing the thing. It's not the most practical way of getting enduring breath, but it is a way to get my tinkering skills up. Now, unfortunately, there are some things here that are not stackable, so I gotta buy them one at a time, and some of them are really expensive, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta take a whole giant stack of plat and just destroy it to get up in trade skills. And I know this one here is trivial for me, but you need this to be able to make this, the Rebreather. And the Rebreather will give me some skill ups, and there might be an easier way to do this. I'm sure there probably is, because your pal Fez isn't that bright, but we're gonna make this anyway. We're gonna try to make 100. I don't know if that's gonna work out. And yeah, we got our tinkering trophy equipped, and as you see, my skill is only, even with the trophy, it's only at 148, so it is terrible. It is abysmal. And if you're wondering, the fish you buy from the fish trade skill guy over by the other trade skill building, and everything else on this list, like the metal rod, the metal twine, the Gnomish bolts, the silk lined steel helm, and the fine coral mesh, are all things you can buy off Engineer Berry here. So she's near the small bank. She is the tinkering NPC, or maybe she would prefer to be called a tinkering merchant. I don't know, but she's an NPC for tinkering, and I don't know if I've gotten any skills. Okay, I've gotten a few skill ups so far, not a whole lot though, for as much as I'm spending. You know what's funny is you see all these folks selling power leveling. Well, how about somebody power level my tinkering for me? I don't think I would trust anybody to do that though. Like, would that mean that they would need your account? Would they need access? They like want your username and password and stuff? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not giving that away. I'm trying to buy 20 of these. I try to figure I'd do 20 at a time. So much plat. These are like 188 each. Jeez. Things you do for trade skills. Tinkering might be one of the most expensive trade skills to get up, I swear. And like I said, there might be an easier, cheaper way, but that way might also have to include like getting stuff to drop off monsters. And you know, maybe I have some of the stuff that I need. I'm not sure, but I figured, hey, making a Rebreather, that could be good. That could be fun. It's not fun. There's nothing fun about this. Don't be fooled by my optimism. Okay, we're gonna need another silk lined helm because we already are down one. There we go. Just want to make sure it stays even. The reason why that happens is I have salvage. Sometimes I'll have a failure, but I'll salvage the thing, so I end up having one more of one than the other. The salvage is one of those things where it's good and bad at the same time. So I did actually get some skill ups by making this, so that's actually kind of good. Even though I thought it was trivial, I guess it wasn't, because again, you know, my skill is awful. So I've got all these Aqualungs now. See that? So let's try to make some of these Aqualungs into Rebreathers. So for that we need a plate mail helm that we buy off of this guy. Type in helm. And this is ridiculously expensive as well. Look at that. 367 plat each. And you can't craft these, folks. No sir. You cannot. And I believe these are not stackable either. Nope, they're not. Because you can craft a fine steel helm, you cannot craft a plate mail helm. Firewater. Okay, I think for that we need Gnomish spirits. Get a stack of Gnomish spirits, and then we'll have to make the firewater. Then we need metal fastenings. So this is just 15 plat each just for that too. We need tubing, shark skin tubing, and we need some lime coated mesh. 157 each. Oh, is that all? And that's another one of those things where I have to just buy a certain amount. Man. Okay, I can't buy any more stuff right now. So let's type in fire water here in my toolbox. There we go. Because you could tinker fire water. And that is made with water flask and a Gnomish spirits. And I might need to drop or just do something with something. Oh, look, I got a crocodile tooth I could sell. And that's going to give me the one slot I need open to store my fire water. So I got to make a bunch of fire water now. So don't be a gnome, folks. I know I usually say gnomes are the best. You want to be a gnome. No, don't be a gnome, because then you got to do tinkering, and tinkering sucks. Tinkering is just awful. Can't say I'm a big fan of tinkering. It's expensive, but I figured Fez is 97 now, and he's got almost all his trade skills up past 200, except for tinkering. I don't know if his fishing is up there. I think his fishing is getting up there, though. Let's take a look. My fishing is at, well, it's at 170. My fishing is officially better than my tinkering. So my fletching is good. It's not bad. My jewelry is almost at 300. So there we go. I even got my pottery skill up a bit the other day. It's at 272 now. My tailoring is at 305. But yeah, my tinkering is just terrible. So I gotta get that up. All right, we've made our fire water. We've got 99. I guess we failed once, and now we can start making some of these rebreathers and just hope that our skill goes up a little bit. So let's go over here to where our skill is, and yeah, we're gonna try to make some of these. Honestly, I don't need that because it shows it right there, but let's hope that we skill up a little bit. Oh, look, looks like our trophy turned over. It's starting to level up some more finally. I'm only at 148. I gotta get up to 150. Oh, maybe I did hit 150. All right, that's what that little sound was, where it said I have an achievement that I hit tinkering 150. Yes. So I need some more lime-coated mesh. At least I got a few skill ups from this. Spending enough plat. And the funny thing is, like, I don't even need these rebreathers. But what they do is they give you enduring breath. But they're just awful. They weigh 10, so they're super heavy. They have 1 AC, so you're also losing your head slot item. You're losing all the stats from your head, all your AC. Just a terrible item. What do we do if we want to skill up, you know? Hey, I'm at 156, so that's cool. So I guess what I'm gonna do is just sell back these rebreathers. How much do they sell for? Do they sell for a nice amount? 761 each. That's probably nothing compared to what I spent to make it, but at least it's gonna mitigate my losses, like, by a fraction. I don't know if anybody needs rebreathers, but I would say you're better off getting a ring with Faroon on it, honestly. So I'm gonna grab a bunch more of this stupid meshes. Let's get some helms. I really wish this stuff did stack. It would be nice. It would make life easier, but it doesn't stack. So it's a much slower process when you gotta go through doing trade skills and stuff doesn't stack like this. But I'm at 158, so woohoo! And my trophy is slowly evolving a bit more. What tier am I on this? I think I'm at I'm still only at tier number 3. So it's a freshman trophy. Sadness. I got up to 162. So yeah, I made the mistake of trying to do a tinkering trade skill video today, and I kept failing the thing every single time. So instead I'm doing this to try to get my skill up some. And the funny thing is, some of the things you can make with tinkering aren't very useful, aren't all that good. I think it used to be better than it is, you know? There are some things that you can make that are kind of cool, like the stalking probe and stuff. So let's sell these rebreathers now. And then I gotta make more rebreathers. Not rebreathers, but aqualungs to make more rebreathers. I'm at 164. I'm kind of shocked that I got as many skill ups as I have, but it really doesn't slow down terribly until you've hit that 200 mark. But this is it's going to end up becoming trivial way before fine coral mesh. Yeah, it's probably going to end up becoming trivial before I use up all the stuff that I bought, possibly. I don't know. And then I need the silk-lined helm. So I won't get any more skill ups by making the aqualung, but I still get skill ups for making the rebreather. It looks like my salvage kicked in a few times already. There we go. Keep them numbers even. One would think you could still skill up from crafting things, because don't they say practice makes perfection or something like that along that line? Need more helms. Alright, so I got 18 more tries here, and my tinkering is at 165, 166, thank you! Let's try to get it up to at least the 175 mark, where this is trivial. And as you could see, you know, my trophy's doing its job. It is adjusting my skill because it's only at 168, but it says 174 here. So this is why I encourage everybody to always get their trophies for every skill that they want to play with and practice, because it does help. It does give you a little bit skill up, and you see every time I skill up my combine, my chance of succeeding goes up by a little bit, and maybe not every time, but it does tend to go up. So we are at 169 now. So let's try to make some more aqualungs, I guess, and we need some more silk lined helms. Oh wait, but first let's sell back some of these rebreathers, or we won't have enough room in the inventory for all the stuff. Ooh, let's put the fish there. That way we could just sell everything by left clicking on the bag, and see we get 13,714 back. So yes, sell everything. There we go. So that's a trick. It lets you sell things a little faster. So again, we need to buy a bunch of silk lined helms. So type in silk. Gonna try to do 20, and then we're gonna go fine coral mesh. There we go. And we start over making more aqualungs, which we don't get skill ups for, but we still get the skill ups for the rebreather. So, and then I'm gonna have to find something else to do. But this is how you guys make a rebreather and an aqualung, so I hope it helps. Alright, I'm gonna buy some more mesh here. Maybe 10 more, and then we'll buy 10 silk helms. Or silk lined helms. Or not silk helms, or apparently silk. Silk lined steel helms. Seems like a pricey way to line a helm. But hey, silk is soft, right? So I guess if it's gotta be rubbing up against your ear, maybe we'll have enough of these now to make enough to get up there in skills. So let's get some lime mesh. So we got 30 tries. 30 tries left here. Alright, that's good enough. And we got to 170. So we might hit it. We might hit the 175 trivial. And notice you could still get skill ups even though it's saying here that it's trivial and we're at 177, because our true skill is only 171. So I can make this until the true skill here reaches 175. And is that just gonna stop at 171? It's like, yep, you get no more. Come on, man, give me a few more skill ups. This was expensive. Okay, 172. 173. Yes, come on, let's hit 175. Come on, at least 174. No? Oof. All right, well, we got 10 more, so let's buy enough helms to make those 10 more. And then lime mesh. And I think that might be it, folks, because it probably won't be worth it to keep going, especially when I only can get 2 more skill ups from this. 2 more. Come on, give me those 2 more. Come on, I got 6 more. 6 more chances. 5. Come on, give me 2 more skill ups. At least 1 more. You bastards. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna give me the skill ups. Scumbags. Nope. And I think I give up, folks. I don't know. At least 22,000. Some sell all those, and then sell that one. And I know I could try to make a few more aqualungs, and I got some ingredients to make a few more. and then try, I guess. May as well finish up the little bit of stuff I have here. Fine coral mesh, get some more metal twine. Ooh, no, stop it. I need a little bit more bolts. Gotta get a couple more rods. All right, that's it. Hit combine. And again, we just have to make this to be able to make the other thing. Of course, it's long trivial now. But at least I can say I used up all my stupid ingredients that I had bought. So it's not going to be sitting around and selling it back at a loss. Oh, really? You scumbags. Well, I'm not going to keep the silk helm and that mesh. I'm not going to run back and buy more fish. Alright, so we need some more plate mail helms. So we need 8. And then we need lime-coated meshings, 8. Combine. Alright, come on. Oh, 174. Finally, it did give me another skill up. Come on, give me that last one. Thank you. Alright, I might as well finish him out. Finally. So at least I am up to 175 now. And I did get a little bit of evolving from my trophy. So that's nice. And sell off all these rebreathers because I really don't need them. And honestly, I would rather use just about anything else than a rebreather for enduring breath purposes, you know? So that's it, guys. That is my video on how to make an Aqualung and a rebreather and to get yourself a few skill ups in your tinkering skill. Now, with the trophy, I'm at 182, so at least I'm a little bit better than where I was. Tinkering is a terrible skill. Don't mess with it. It's expensive. I think even Jewelcraft isn't nearly as bad. At least that's in my opinion, because I had a much easier time with jewel crafting. Anyway, I hope this video helped you in some way, or that maybe you found it entertaining. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you hated the video, you can leave a thumbs down. Whether you liked or disliked the video, I would love to hear a comment about maybe what I did right or what I did wrong in the video. What would you do to make the video better? If you like what I do here and you would like to support me and support the channel, consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. You can also join the channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join our private Discord server. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, check out the links below where we have a link to the Patreon. Patreon patrons get similar perks, like a link to join the Discord and ad-free content. You can also leave a super thanks on the video. A super thanks is this little tiny button below that's like buying your pal Fez a cup of coffee. We gnomes love our coffee. I have made a promise that if we reach 1,000 subscribers by Christmas Eve, that is December 24th, I will dye the white stripe in my beard bright red to celebrate the victory of 1,000 subs and the Christmas holiday. So share the video with your friends and try to help get me up to that 1,000 mark. I would like to thank all of our current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons. Thank you for your continued support. You guys are awesome and wonderful and admirable human beings. I value each and every one of you. Thank you very much for your help and support. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.